Hi, it's Chris Pickard at Body and Balance, back with your antidote, with your heroes that are going to fight the 4 horsemen of your health apocalypse. So, who are the Magnificent Seven? Well, they're not led by Yul Brynner, and they're not a bunch of cowboys. These are the 7 factors in your life and your lifestyle that if you get these right, you are going to significantly decrease your chances of dying young, of dying or spending 20 years dying, which is what happens to most people. The last 20 years of their life, they gain more and more health problems. They get more and more infirm. More and more problems happen. But the truth is, if your cells in your body are clean and pure, and you're exercising and you're eating healthily, and you've got the rest of the 7 in place, then you should live a long and healthy life. And it will only be the last few years, couple of years, where you have really any significant health problems. You'll actually be getting up, moving around, playing golf, lifting up the grandkids or lifting up the great-grandchildren and playing with them with no problem. So the Magnificent Seven, this is an idea that I got from my mentor, Dr. Bob Rakowski in the States. Now, Dr. Rakowski, not only is a chiropractor and nutritionist, he looks after people with terminal illnesses, people who've got, for instance, cancer. That's how I met him. A friend of mine had terminal brain cancer. She kept on having surgery to remove the cancers, but it kept on coming back. Then she implemented the Magnificent Seven, and the cancers never came back. He sees people with gangrene, that people are going to have their arms cut off or their legs cut off, and he provides them with the Magnificent Seven. He gets them to really take on board that it's important to detox, to fight the 4 horsemen of the health apocalypse. And he saves limbs, he saves lives. So I'm going to introduce you to the Magnificent Seven. Okay, so the Magnificent Seven are: move right. You have to move and exercise every single day. If you're not moving enough, you cannot expect to be healthy. You cannot expect to express health. I cannot get this across enough. Exercise is key. If you are not exercising daily, it doesn't matter how good your diet is. It doesn't matter what excuses you are. You cannot be healthy, fully healthy. Then you've got to eat right, which means all the right things that are going in here. You've got to drink right as well. And you've got to think right. And this is a major one. And I'm going to go into more details with all of these. If your idea about what health is, what life is all about, is faulty, shall we say, then you're not actually going to be making the right choices about your health. It's more than just that, but you've got to think right. You've got to sleep right. If you're not getting enough sleep, you cannot heal. Again, it doesn't matter how well you move, what exercise you do, how well you eat. If you're not getting enough sleep, you will not repair overnight. And then, you've got to say this in an American accent, you've got to poop right as well. Your bowel motions, how you're actually getting rid of gunk, is a really good indicator of what's happening in your body. And if you can't eliminate properly, if you can't get things out of your body, then they're going to block up and they're going to cause problems. And then finally, you've got to talk right. How you interact with people, what you say to people, isn't just it's an expression of you, but it also affects everyone around you as well. If you're bad-mouthing people, if you're putting people down, if you're not expressing things correctly, it can cause harm in many ways, and it can come back and reflect upon you as well. So those are the big 7. I will go into more details of those in the future. Be well.